Right, so today I'm shooting a little bit of a campaign / intro sequence to Mickey V's campaign with ViewSonic, and I thought, you know what, I'll bring you lot with me just so you can see some behind the scenes and some fun. And the location is literally like 20 minutes from my office. So Mickey V's about to get here, we're going to jump in the car, I'm going to pack all the gear up, and we're going to go and shoot. So hang about, come along with us and we can have a bit of fun. You can see the behind the scenes, see how we do it and that. It should be pretty good fun. If it ain't, you can let me know in the comments, say, James, that was crap. But I think it's going to be all right. Let's go. Right, so I know Mickey and I know that he loves to shoot on the Blackmagic. So I'm going to be shooting on the Blackmagic 6K Pro today, shooting directly into either an SD card or a T5 18-35 Sigma 1.8. So that's what we're going to be shooting on. So we've got Mickey in the office.
Finally made it after what? 3 years? Yeah, no mate, it's actually sick. I need to get a spot like this.
Right, so this is the location. A cheeky little place in a place called Takeley in Essex, literally just down the road from me. It is absolutely peng. I didn't actually think that like Essex done nice little Airbnbs like this. We've already blocked out the light here to, well, somewhat, because it's actually translucent, because when it comes to places like this, instead of adding light, it's better to take light away, in my opinion, so that it's not so flat, because we're going to start to use this light here, or this window, as our kind of key light, which is going to be on Mike here. So I'm going to let Mike take us through a little bit actually on what his whole plan, his idea is, and then I'm obviously going to be shooting it. So yeah, it's going to be good fun. Mickey, tell us the quick breakdown, the fun here.
So right now we're doing set design, which is super important. We've got quite a lot going on. We've just got a load of camera kit. We brought this shelf just to kind of stack some shelves up with some kit, make it look as messy as possible. The overall idea for this scene is basically just showing myself in kind of like a creative rut, so it's going to be a bit messy. I'm going to be looking at all Polaroids and memories that will then follow to kind of get me inspired to then go on a trip and create new memories and stuff like that. So yeah, we're just setting up the set design and it's going to look a bit more messy in a moment, well I hope. But we've got the main focus point here, which is going to be like the editing setup, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
Right, so these are the photos from the trip that we just went on. That are going to be part of the set design.
Sort of on the same place. I think Torn, our mate, just went on. Look at that, absolute melody. You can have that one.
Cheers, mate.
Right, class.
Yeah, it's a great photo.
This one actually bangs.
Yeah, look, we got some like hard light coming through here. This is what we wanted, but obviously the UK doesn't have the best sunlight and weather most of the time, so we're going to hope that we actually get some nice hard light come through. Right, to emulate some sunlight, I've whacked a big light up there. Ideally, we'd stick it outside coming through the window so it looks a bit more natural with some shadow lines for the window. But we're not going to be able to do that because it's pissing down with rain, unfortunately. We're also hazing it out. Mickey's got this sick little smoke genie thing. I don't know the company or anything like that, but it's actually really sick. So that's what we're going to be using. Right, so the whole idea is that we're trying to make it look quite bright, nostalgic. It's a bright sunny day. Mike's kind of going through some old memories from a trip, getting re-inspired. Obviously got a load of props and that in the background, and that's the plan. I think we're doing this all handheld, yeah? Fully handheld, no gimbals, nothing. A couple of static shots, I think. We've also added a black pro mist on the front of the Blackmagic just to kind of give it that more softer, nostalgic kind of look. The black pro mist kind of blooms, highlights. It also makes the shot look a bit less contrasty and a little bit softer, so that will work perfectly for the kind of narrative that we're going for on this one. Shot list is here, so I think G might have sorted this out, but
yeah.
So a couple of pieces of inspiration for the shots and obviously some details underneath so that you know what we're going for. That's really helpful for someone like me who's shooting, so I can just look at those and then I can actually see what we're trying to go for here. Right, so let's have a little look. Oh mate, looks good. So that's what we're playing with right now. Looking pretty dope. Right, so this is genuinely actually looking a bit like sunlight from a lot of different angles. Even if we shoot from here, that is still looking like sunlight is coming through the window and hitting Mike, even though we're kind of blowing out the background, but I think that's part of it. I think we actually want to blow out the background a little bit. Heard that music's copyright free, mate, otherwise I'm in big trouble. Wow, that haze genie is actually like turned this place into a bloody nightclub.
Just as well.
Yeah, just need the flashing lights on that. See, look, Mickey's even nicked my bloody plant from the office for a bit of set design. That's bang out of order, that is.
This shit design.
Right, so what we're doing now, we're going to stick a couple of Polaroids up, yeah?
Yeah, just reminiscing, you know.
Couple of Polaroids. Oi, oi, who's that then? Have a go on that.
Right, take that slab.
Yeah. God, that is a slab and a half.
Mate, what a trick.
Oh, mate, it was absolutely banging.
Honestly, top 5 trips for me.
Yeah, I think so too.
First shot's coming through the door.
Yeah, tracking from behind.
Yeah, and then we'll just get a shot of placing down the keys.
Come low here. Right, so we're actually going to shoot in like chronological order on the storyboard just because it makes sense for this particular scene. There's no like big lighting setups or anything, and it just will help us kind of understand the story a little bit more. So I personally don't shoot usually in like chronological storyboard order, but for this, it makes sense. So we're going to get a tracking shot of Mike coming into this facility. The only thing on let's have a look.
Because I'll probably start the clip just opening the door.
Set designs like everything. You don't realise how important it is. So everyone worries about what camera they're shooting on. It's like, make the fucking scene better. How about that? Looks like we've been blazing up in here, bro.
Right, I do.
Static but handheld, yeah?
Yeah. Shall I walk in on that?
Just in case. Okay, mate. 3, 2, and action. I think I should push in as you come in.
Yeah.
Also, just when you come in, try not to look up. Just look straight.
Oh, yeah.
Because I get it if we're travelling, but like this is like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You've been here a million times. I just want to get the focus on that centre point about here. Okay. Right, mate. 3, 2, and action. Right, so we've got the first 2 shots. We've got a little bit of a safety shot on the other side just to make sure that if we want to cut to the actual setup, we can do that. On to number 2. Right, we've got some hard light coming through this room and we're going to try and capture it.
Okay. Oh, the rain!
Yeah.
Ready?
3, 2, yeah, and action. Ray Donovan. Yeah, like the really tight stuff looks the bollocks, mate. As soon as I get in the sun, the Pro Mesh just blows it out. Go more towards it, that's it. There. Action. I'm gonna get like a proper fucking flare in. So if your scene isn't looking particularly cinematic, just get some hard light, haze it out, and it looks a bit sick. Right, ready?
Alright.
No, it's going to make everything else look good, and the sun's getting lower, so we're actually getting better light.
Oh, just get this close up, because I think we definitely...
Oh no, just let me get 1 or 2 of these. Yeah.
Can you spin it as much as you can?
I can't believe I just done that. Well, if you want me to spin it, you're going to have to move out of the way. I'll just touch the lens again, mate. It's got a big
no, that wasn't my fault.
It's got a big bollock mark on it.
Not really.
Oh, here we go. Influencer 101. Little camera spin.
Ooh.
Cheers, Wall.
Do you know what would be sick if it landed on South Africa?
I'm not.
Oh! It did!
We're going to leave Ray Donovan to do his thing. And we're going to come in here, because now we've got some hard light coming through the window. By the way, this is not an ad for the Smoke Genie.
But it should be.
But it bloody should be. So if they want to bloody send us some bits, you can. But yeah, this is actually legit. Hopefully we've got enough dynamic range on the Blackmagic to shoot outside and see some blue sky, because that would be sick. If not, maybe I'll shoot on the Sony, because Sony's got 15 plus stops.
This is what I have to deal with.
3, 2, action. Right, so Mickey come up with an idea of like patting a pillow to try and get like some dust falling, and it is actually working.
Go like crazy with it though.
Yeah, to kind of get it in the light.
Yeah.
Right, this is going to be a James Matthews 101 shot. We're going to get the tea-towel and do a little bit of a slide of the camera across here. When that light eventually hits, it's about to hit now. So, get ready for the goodness.
Oh, tea towel.
Yeah, the little slip and slide, mate.
The OG.
The slip and slide. They honestly don't actually look that bad, I'll be honest with you. Oh no, Mickey, it actually looks alright. Right, do that. I'm just going to push in. You don't need to walk over. We are clipping now. I'm just going to bring that down. 3, 2, and yeah, I'm coming in. Oh, that's sick.
Oh, it's stupid.
No, move your left hand a little bit because I can see. No, like move it as in keep it active because I can see the rain. Nice. Right, Mickey, just wrapped up. What we're saying?
Hey, 6 shots. Like, we're just airing out this place because it got a bit smoky.
It did get a bit smoky, you know. We got a little bit told off because, yeah, we wasn't really meant to shoot in here apparently, but...
My fault.
Mickey's fault. Should have asked. Realistically, should have. But, yeah, the shots looked great. The light looked banging. And the hazer just really worked. Like, without that, we would have been in a bit of trouble, really. So, if you lot want to go and check out the video that we just shot, it's going to be on Mickey's channel. What's it going to be called? Untitled.
Raw and imperfections.
Untitled currently, but I'll leave a link in the description because I'll probably post this after Mickey posts it. So, anyway, people, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little cheeky one. And of course, we'll be catching all of you lots in the next one, mate. Bosh!